And then we have to, in cooking, we have to follow a recipe. That is, we will use a recipe to guide the cooking process. Same in research, we use method, tools, techniques, and plans. And then in cooking, cook the ingredients. That is, we'll mix, heat, and cook the ingredients. And obviously, in research, we will analyze and interpret the data. And then fifth step in cooking, we will adjust the taste. कि नमक कितना डालना है, मिर्ची कितनी डालनी है. We will add more spices or salt to improve the taste. Same in research, we will refine the hypothesis, models, or methods. And in the last, we will serve and enjoy the dish. And also, in research, we will present the result, draw conclusions, and share the findings. So, key message क्या मिला हम यहाँ से? Just as a delicious dish requires the right ingredients, a good recipe, careful cooking, and adjustments. Similarly, great research requires the right data, solid methodology, thorough analysis, throughout conclusions to create valuable knowledge. That is same explanation. That is, research is like cooking. That is, research is similar to cooking because both involve planning, selecting ingredients, follow a process, and producing a final result. So step by step analogy क्या होगी? We have to choose a dish. That is selecting research problem. You decide what to cook. Same in research, you choose a research topic or problem. Then you will collect ingredients, data and literature review in research. And in cooking, ingredients are vegetables, spices, and oil, etc. And in data and literature, you collect data, theories, and previous studies. And recipes, recipe guide how to cook. एक स्टेप बाय स्टेप हम चलते हैं, सिस्टमेटिकली फॉलो करते हैं. ये तो नहीं कुछ भी फटाफट डाल दिया, जैसे पहले सब्जी डाल दी, बाद में प्याज डाल दिया, ठीक है, तो वो तो कुछ भी नहीं बनेगा, कुछ और ही बन जाएगा. ठीक है, तो सेम इन रिसर्च, methodology guides the process and steps. So a particular methodology we have to follow. Same in cooking process, we'll mixing, heating, and cooking. And research, we will do data analysis. That is analyzing and interpreting the data. And then in cooking, we'll adjusting taste by adding salt, spices, etc. And in research, refinement is there. That is, we'll modify hypothesis or model according to our research. Then we will serving food, that is final dishes served. And in search, we will write our conclusions, our results, okay, and presentations. Then key insights kya hai? So good cooking needs the right ingredients and methods, just like good research needs collect data, design, and analysis. It means a good data, a good design of research, and a good analysis should be there in the research. So it means from this, what is the PhD level understanding? If we add wrong ingredients, or you can say, suppose we have choose the wrong data. If wrong ingredients are there, then poor cooking will be there. Obviously, if wrong data is there, then poor analysis is there. Poor cooking means no recipe. Poor analysis means no methodology. हमने कुछ प्लान ही नहीं किया. So results are unreliable research. So in advanced insights, so creativity in cooking means innovation in research. तो आपने क्या इसमें नया इनोवेट किया? ठीक है, सब्जी, गोभी की सब्जी तो हर कोई बनाता है. कोई किसी का टेस्ट कुछ होता है, किसी का कुछ होता है. That is the innovation. Same in research, we have to add, we have to find the gap, we have to fill that gap with our innovation. So we have to experience, improve cooking expertise, improve research quality. So it is not just gathering information. So it is a systematic process of investigating a problem or question and collecting and analyzing information, or you can say data, and then finding answers or researching new conclusions. In simple terms, it is structured way to satisfy our curiosity and to solve problems. For example, we are taking the case of slow growing plant. Let's break down a simple scenario into the formal steps of research. First one, the observation and question. That is, we have to identify the problem. Now, what is the situation? You have two identical tomato plants. You give plant A regular water and place it on a windowsill. Then you give plant B regular water but place in a dark closet. After 2 weeks, plant A is green and healthy, but plant B is pale yellow and stunned. Informal question क्या हो गया? Why is plant B is so sad and yellow? The former research question is, does the amount of sunlight affect the growth and health of tomato plants? तो एक रिसर्च क्वेश्चन आ गया हमारे पास, ठीक है, कि सनलाइट का इफेक्ट होता है कि नहीं होता. तो हाइपोथेसिस क्या हुआ? वी आर मेकिंग एन एजुकेटेड गेस. ऐसे गैस नहीं लगाना, दैट इज एजुकेटेड गैस, तभी वर्ड यूज किया मैंने. सो दिस इज अ टेस्टेबल प्रेडिक्शन based on your observations. So hypothesis क्या है? Tomato plants that receive more sunlight will grow taller and have greener leaves than tomato plant that receive less sunlight. And the methodology or the recipe for your research is that this is the plan to test your hypothesis. It must be detailed so someone else can repeat it. Design is the experimental because you are actively changing a condition, that is sunlight. तो वेरिएबल्स कौन से हुए इसमें? तो इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल्स, द थिंग यू चेंज, दैट इज अमाउंट ऑफ सनलाइट. डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल क्या हुआ? द थिंग यू मेजर, दैट इज प्लांट हाइट एंड लीफ कलर. कंट्रोल्ड वेरिएबल्स कौन से आ गए फिर इसमें? The thing you keep the same. क्या कौन सी चीज आपने सेम रखी है? That are the controlled variables. That is type of plant, pot size, soil type, amount of water, room temperature. Okay. Then subject is 10 tomato plant seedlings, 5 in group A, 5 in group B to make results more reliable. अगर हमें ज्यादा reliable result चाहिए तो हमें थोड़ा डेटा क्या है उसके हिसाब से लेना पड़ेगा. तो 1 प्लांट की बजाय विल चूज 5 प्लांट्स इन ग्रुप ए एंड 5 इन ग्रुप बी. देन प्रोसीजर इज we will label 5 plants as group A, 5 as B. Then we will place group A on a sunny windowsill for 8+ hours of light. Then place group B inside a dark closet, that is 0 hours of light. Then water all 10 plants with exactly 50 ml of water. Measure the height and observe the leaf color of every plant once a week for 4 weeks. अब यहाँ से डेटा कलेक्शन क्या हुआ? With gathering the evidences, you carefully follow your procedure. That is, you record all your measurements in a notebook or a spreadsheet. For example, in week 2, group A average height is 12 centimeter, leaves are green. And group B average height is 8 centimeter and leaves are pale yellow. This is the data we have noted down, we have collected during our research. Then we will analyze, that is making sense of the evidence. So you calculate the average height for each group. You compare the results. तो कंपेयर किया, क्या रिजल्ट मिला हमें? द एवरेज हाइट ऑफ ग्रुप ए वाज 15 सेंटीमीटर while group B was only 9 centimeter. So you organize the data into a simple chart or graph to see the difference clearly. ठीक है, तो obviously जब भी आप research करोगे, you will do systematic process, then you will find the results, then show that results with charts or graphs also. Okay? उससे बहुत अच्छा impact पड़ता है, तो आपके जो acceptance के chances होते हैं वो काफी good हो जाते हैं. Then interpretation and conclusion. You interpret your analyzed data. So results support the hypothesis, that is tomato plants exposed to more sunlight grew significantly taller and had healthier, greener leaves than plants deprived of sunlight. Therefore, sunlight is a critical factor for the growth and health of tomato plants. So, report, or you can say what you are telling to the world. You could write a report for your science class, or you can create a poster, or you can just tell your family what you discovered. But in research, family को बता के काम नहीं चलेगा. You have to publish that work. So why do we need research? We need research to find correct answers and understand things better. It helps us to solve the problems and make good decision in real life. It helps to solve problems, improve knowledge and decision making. It supports innovation. It is used in education, science, business, healthcare, etc. हर जगह research. So जो subject हमने पढ़ना है, तो what is research methodology? तो research methodology क्या है? It means the steps and methods we follow to do research in a proper way. For example, deciding how to collect data, like using a survey, interview method, it is a part of research methodology. Or the process and steps used in research, rules and methods followed, methodologies, how research is done. And importance क्या है research methodology की? It helps us to do research in a correct and organized way. If we do our research in organized way, then definitely we will find our results easily and good, reliable results. For example, if we follow proper steps while doing a survey, we will get accurate and trustworthy results. For research methodology, it ensures accuracy, it provides structure, it helps collecting right data, it makes results reliable and valid also, and it avoids mistakes and bias. And objectivity. Objectivity means research should be free from personal opinions and feelings. Like a teacher giving marks based on answer quality, not on liking the student, is being objective. So research should be free from personal opinions and it is based on the facts, not on the feelings. Reliability means getting the same results again and again. Same results means अब कोई भी एक पर्टिकुलर पर्सन है, ठीक है, किसी एक टॉपिक पे रिसर्च करता है, ठीक है, सेम रिजल्ट्स अगेन एंड अगेन मीन्स एक ही चीज बार बार रिसर्च नहीं करनी. दे विल फाइंड द गैप इन फर्स्ट रिसर्च, देन दे विल फिल द गैप एंड दे विल फाइंड न्यू रिजल्ट्स. नेक्स्ट पर्सन, नेक्स्ट रिसर्च उसने उठाई, he or she finds the gap in that research, that is his or her research question, उस पे उसने काम किया, तो वो जो इम्प्रूव करती जाती है, ठीक है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ अ वेइंग मशीन शो द सेम वेट एवरी टाइम यू स्टैंड ऑन इट, इट इज रिलायबल. सो रिजल्ट शुड बी कंसिस्टेंट. रिपीटेड स्टडीज शुड गिव सिमिलर रिजल्ट्स, ठीक है. तो आप उसमें एक्स्ट्रा इंग्रेडिएंट्स डालते हो, बट यू विल गेट द same results. Validity means research should be accurately measures what it is supposed to measure. So high validity ensures that results truly represent the concept being studied. The results must measure what it intends to measure. And what is replicability? Replicability means a study can be repeated by other researchers using the same methods. So if similar research or similar results are obtained again and again, so it increases the trust and confidence in the research findings. And others must be able to repeat the study. And a clear procedure increases confidence. So what are the steps? Okay, we're summarizing. So it is a systematic, or you can say the cyclic process for conducting research effectively. So research process kya hai? We have to identify problem, review literature, that is we have to study the existing research on that topic. Then we have to identify the research gap, that is we will find the gap or unanswered questions in the literature. Then we will formulate our hypothesis or will find our research question. Then we will state a testable hypothesis or research question. Then we will design research methodology. That is, we will plan the methods and techniques for the study. Then we will collect the data. That is, we will gather relevant data, relevant information through the experiments, surveys, etc. Then we will analyze the data. That is the process in analyzing the collected data. Then we will interpret the results. That is, we will understand the findings and their implications. And then we will draw the conclusions, that we will summarize the outcomes of the study. And then we will write the report, or you can say we will write the thesis at the end of our research. That is the document the research findings in a report. Okay. So research is a systematic and sequential process where each step depends upon the previous one. Also, you can say the cyclic process, because first we will review the literature, then identify the gap and we will find our research problem. Then we will again review the literature, then we will identify research gap, we will formulate hypothesis, collect data, analyze, draw conclusions. Okay. Then we will write report. Again, we will review that literature. Then again, we will find a new research problem. Then again, we will review the literature. We will identify another research gap. We'll formulate again the hypothesis, collect data, we'll analyze data. Then again, we will find the conclusions and we will write a new report. So, thank you.
Thank you. Now, could you show this recording with us and audience?
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Kindly, please share your name and subject in the group for the attendance.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Sonia, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Yes,
Thank you.
Vandana, kindly. वंदना कुछ कहना चाहते हो?
यस मैम।
हाँ
मैम
जी।
रिकॉर्डिंग अवेलेबल हो जाएंगी, क्योंकि मैं एक्चुअली वर्किंग हूँ तो मैं अपने फ्री टाइम में रात में सुनती हूँ।
अखिलेश कुमार ऑप्थेल्मोलॉजी।
हेलो
मैंने सर से भी कहा था।
मैम, मतलब मुझे पीडीएफ चाहिए था ताकि हम फिर दोबारा सुन
हाँ,
सकें मैम।
पीडीएफ में आपको ग्रुप में शेयर कर दूंगी।
जी मैम, और ये बहुत, और थैंक यू मैम फॉर ऑर्गेनाइजिंग सच, मतलब बहुत ही अच्छा रहा हम लोगों के लिए, क्लियर हुआ है मैम सब कुछ।
अभी तो चलो फर्स्ट लेक्चर था आपका, तो चीजें आपको जैसे जैसे क्लियर होती जाएंगी तो आपको पता चलता रहेगा कि आपने करना काम कैसे स्टार्ट करना है, फिर उसको
जी
कैसे
मैम।
सिस्टमेटिकली।
मैम मैम अटेंडेंस के लिए हमें ग्रुप में अपना नाम और क्या देना है?
जो अपना व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप है ना, उसमें अपना नाम और सब्जेक्ट मेंशन कर देना। वो जस्ट मेंशन एक मैसेज डाल देना, नेम एंड सब्जेक्ट लिख के।
जी मैम।
मैम चैट बॉक्स में लिख दीजिए मैम।
मैम हमारी कल क्लास होगी?
मेरी आवाज है मैम।
हाँ जी।
Myself, Dr. Naresh. I'm just asking a question. Without assumption and hypothecation, how it is possible to get a new research? Without assumptions, you said like that without, it should not be based on assumptions and hypothecation. Okay. Then how will be able to get the new ideas without doing this?
Without, obviously sir, without doing this we can't find a new research question.
Yeah,
First we have
that is my question.
to, first we have to, obviously we have to do our literature survey, then we have to find the problem, research gap.
So actually, we have to assume something for a new idea.
Yes, so like you can say a simple example is online coaching is beneficial for rural students, rural area students or not.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Madam, I have question.
हाँ जी।
What is the variable, madam, during the taking the reading and process of data?
Like suppose an equation is like x plus y is equal to 2. So x and
Okay.
y are variable. Suppose y is, if we find y is equal to 2 minus x, it means y depends upon x. So it
Okay.
means y is dependent variable and x is independent. When we will change the value of x correspondingly, similarly value of y is also changed.
Understand. Okay. Very good lecture, madam. It is very easy to understand and very explanatory. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
So, ma'am, just 1 minute. There was given a time for there was given a link for the 11:30 class also.
हाँ जी, yes.
It will be on
That
11:30.
is a different subject. Research ethics.
Okay. Now, so we have to join at 11:30 also.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much मैम।
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, madam.
हेलो मैम।
Class.
हाँ जी।
मैम हमारी कल भी क्लास होगी?
नहीं, कल नहीं है, सिर्फ सैटरडे को हो गया है।
ठीक है मैम, सिर्फ सैटरडे को। ओके मैम।
हाँ जी, सैटरडे को ही है।
ओके, थैंक यू।
So, can we leave now?
Yes, you can leave
Thank
now.
you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you।
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. It is very good informative sessions.